Okay, good morning, wonderful people. We're outside. This is going to be a weird start to a video, and I will apologise because I never actually did an intro to this video. It just sort of started, and I decided let's just start by taking some pictures, and then yeah, it turned into me turning the camera on. It was an unplanned thing. The pond dig. It started, and it started randomly. I'm not gonna lie to you. I came out here, and obviously when Daz and Gaz had come down, the last time they came down over here, whenever it was, last year, and mapped out where the pond was going to be and how big it was, and Gaz went round and spray painted the area to show where it was going to be, and Daz re-killed everything that was in there, and it all died off lovely. Obviously over time the weed killer has obviously lost its power, and I got weeds growing up through it, so I was just going to put weed killer back down, and then I thought, it's a bit pointless really, isn't it? Just start the goddamn thing, Vic. Just get on with it. It's not going to happen how it was planned to happen. Not no more. What am I waiting for? So I started. Yeah, I started it. I edged it out and then took the top layer off, measured it, I stayed within the boundaries of what was painted, and the overall size was 26 foot long by 18 foot wide at its widest point. I'm planning to go down at the deepest point 4 foot, after putting a question on Gazzy's Koi Pond Live last Thursday. Thursday before we went away to Japan. I asked the question, flat bottom or tapered bottom, like slope bottom. There you go. Tapered, where did that come from? So yeah, so it was decided that they all took around and said, right, it's much better off with slope bottom. So I started the dig. So I'm now going to let you see the photos that I've got, and we'll start from there, and then I'll catch back up with you once you've seen that. So yeah, it started. You can see the chaos. Here we go. Okay. I've come out. Joe has gone to school, and I thought, I'm going to have a good day today digging a hole. It rained last night, and my water table's fairly high. Let me just, so you can see why I'm laughing. That is why I'm laughing. I did, as you can see, yesterday I did a little bit more. And I thought, right, we'll go down the next level, we'll start the next level, like I said, bit by bit, nice and slow, so I don't kill me back, kill me shoulders, because previous past injuries. So I did a bit, and I noticed some water sort of seeping out the ground, and I thought, I'm obviously getting quite close to my water table. Now, bearing in mind it is January, I'm expecting it to be quite high, but I thought it'd be fine. I'm just going to keep digging. It'll be alright. I've come out this morning, obviously it's rained last night, and the water table's come up a bit more. It's fine, it's not a problem. What's the worst that can happen? I've got wellies. I'm just going to keep going, I'm not even lying to you. My plan is, I thought, if it gets too difficult, my well is just sort of like over there slightly, I'm looking at it, right? So I thought, What I could do is put the sump pump into the well, drain the well into the orchard, which is all the way that way, because my pipe will reach that far, send it up into the ditch, which runs down and out. And then that way then, what's in the garden will then reseep back into the well and hopefully lower where I am now. So there's the master plan. I don't know whether it's going to work. I have no adult supervision. We're just going to go for it. I don't even care. At this moment in time, I don't even care. I have a date in my head that I want to get this dug out by. Of which I have, from today, I have 3 weeks from today to get it done. I think this is doable without killing myself. As long as I don't stop. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep going. At the end of the day, right, I'm doing it now. There's a reason why I'm doing it now. The reason is because obviously I'm digging it. Me, moi. On Todd. So, the ground is soft. It's muddy and it's heavy, yes, but it's soft. At least I can get into the ground. I'm not a very good digger. Give me a wheelbarrow full of mud, I can wheelbarrow all day. That I can do. Digging hurts. It physically hurts me. So, knowing this, I thought if I do this while the ground's softer, it'll be easier to get into the ground. So, I know it sounds strange. And you're all probably very confused. I'm confused half the time, so welcome to my world. But I knew that this was going to happen. To a degree, I did know that it would probably start to self-fill. In the summer, she says, when the water table gets lower, that will be the time to put the liner in and to fill it. Once the water table's gone and it's back where it should be. Because then obviously if it's filled with water dispersion theory, it can't fill up with more water underneath the liner if the liner's down and there's the weight of the water compressing it down. So water dispersion theory, let me look getting all scientific, not, that should work. Either way, it started and this is where it's going to be. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to refill it. I can't put the pond anywhere else. So we're just going to crack on with it and see what happens. It's not that deep. I can't drown. We're okay. If nothing else, I'm taller than that. I'm going to get cracking and try not to choke and laugh at the same time. Okay, let's see how this goes. First bit of recorded footage, digging the pond. And I'm about to drown. It'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? See, look, at least with this I can get through it okay. Okay. Right, next day. We still have water in the pond that shouldn't be in the pond yet. Yeah, so I need to empty said pond. Let me show you the update. There is the update. Okay, so obviously I did more the other day. You know, we've gone from like there to there. Yes, okay. Obviously, as you can see, we still have water in the pond that shouldn't be there yet, that I need to get rid of. Now, we've had a hard frost overnight, so it's a bit icy, but we will continue because, you know, I'm determined. There's Molly dog helping. Are you digging? You can dig hole. Can you dig hole? Can you help me? Maybe? Someone? Anyone? No? She says, not on your Nelly. I think you're insane. Molly! Yeah, so, no help, obviously, from Molly dog today. So, yes, I need to remove said water from the pond. Now, this could take some time. Because, you know, I've got to remove the water from the pond, haven't I? And obviously it's got to come out. So we're going to... No? No. I'm not that daft. I ain't that silly. Right, okay. What we're going to do is I'm going to do what I said the other day, is what I think is a logical and feasible plan. I'm going to empty the well. So my well is rather full, as I've just uncovered it. That is one fairly full well. So, yeah. All the way down. I'm not taking it down anymore. Right, okay. There we go. So, well is full. I need to empty said well. I have the sump pump. I have the rope to lower said sump pump. And it's going to divert off over far away into the orchard, which will take it down to the other ditch. And the idea is that the water, once I've emptied the well, because obviously it's naturally fed through groundwater, it seeps through the brickwork and filters in. So the idea is that as obviously that's emptied, it will then it will be allowed, to soak some more water from my garden into that, which in turn I'm hoping should lower the water level and should get rid of the water that's in the pond. So I'm just watching the dog roll, and it's just fell in the pond. Why didn't I have that on camera? She's moved, so it doesn't matter how quick I turn that round. Anyway, beside the point. Squirrel moment. Okay, so yes, this is what I'm going to do. So let's get the sump pump in the well and see what's going on. Okay, so the idea is not to fall in the well. She says. Sort my rope out. Oh, look, it's all knotted up. What's the point in rolling something up if it gets knotted anyway? I mean, by the gods. Right. It'll be fine. I have full faith. Again, with the wing in it, Vicky. This is what we do best. We wing it and hope that it works. Trust me, there's so many things that don't work when I wing it. I don't know why I bother. But, like I said, I don't really have many options left. So, this goes down a fair way. And I really don't like hanging over this well. It's quite disturbing, this for me. Everything's cold, so it's making everything stiff. Like the pipe's stiff. There's no give left in it. It's all muddy and dirty. There you go. sure that it's actually at the bottom and not hinking. Whoa. At the bottom, no, it's going right not at the bottom here. We've got a lot of rope at the bottom. Again. I've forgotten how deep this well is now, like measurement wise. Is that it? Right, I think we're at the bottom, according to the rope. Ugh. Okay. Right, so let's. Oh, air bubbles. I hate them. I know it's just air, but I hate it when it gargles like that. Right, so let's sort your pipe out, and then we'll go for the next job. Right, okay, pipe is unkinked. Let's turn the power on and see. Right, it's alive and straight away kinked. In heavens. Oh my, you can do it. Woo! We're off. We're off. Okay, that's not going to be the speediest thing in the world, because obviously, you know, it's coming vertically up quite a way. But at least it's going to come out. So let's. I mean, in all fairness, it's going. Woo! That is going down now some. In all fairness, that is pumping at a rate now. Look at that go. And you consider it was like, you know, you can see where the water was and where it is already. Cool. Okay. Like I said, it just needs to go down as far. I don't even think, if I'm being honest, I can't guarantee that is at the bottom of the well, but we will find out. So yeah, so now I'm going to go and grab a coffee. I have emptied this once before. There may be some of you thinking, why are you not using this for water changes? I will tell you why I'm not using this for water changes at the moment, because they don't need water changing today. And even if every single pool needed a water change, I'm not sure that would give it. I don't know. Nothing's in dire need of a water change at the moment. Obviously, it's still goddamn cold, so I'm trying not to faff unless absolutely necessary. So I'm just. It's not like it's the end of it. It's not like it ain't coming back. But yeah, so it's not a problem. I want this out so the ponds can start draining, and then I can start digging again without sloshing. I'm not going to lie to you, I was digging yesterday in mud and water and yuck. But like I said, it needs to get done. I am determined. That is what I am. I am a determined pain in the backside, and you know, if I can do something myself, I will do it. If I say that I can't do it, it generally means that I really can't. Or I don't know how to, is the next thing. So yeah, that's going down. Right, I'm going to go grab a coffee and keep an eye on that. And then we'll see how we go. Will I do some more digging today? I don't know. We'll see what happens. I've got other jobs to be doing as well. And yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be on this every day of the week. I don't want to seriously hurt myself. So bit by bit. So far, just the top layer took me a week. So, you know, I'm halfway through now the second layer, and I'm halfway. Well, I'm not. I'm under halfway through the week, but you know what I mean. Day on, day off, day on, day off. Blah 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 blah. That's how, or maybe a couple of days off, depending, because obviously weekends, child, doing things. other animals need attending to, other paperwork needs attending to just lately. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling because I can feel that voice in my head saying stop waffling now, Vicky, shut up. Coffee, catch up in a bit. Okay, it has stopped pumping. I think it's just got too high now for the pump to cope with because this bit's still full, but this bit's obviously not. So, it stopped. But that is okay, that is not a problem. That is way past the level that my pond is going to. So we should be good. And that bottlenecks, it's a bottlenecked one. Well, that is. So at the bottom it gets wider. So this is like the neck, if you want. And then it bottles out, yeah, wider at the bottom. That kind of thing. And I don't know whether you can see, but the water then seeps through the brickwork from the sides, filling up said well. So hopefully now we've allowed plenty of space for said water to filter out into. Which in turn means hopefully my pond empties. She says. Be fine. Be fine. Right, let's turn the power off because that's clearly not doing anything anymore. Right. So now I've just got to get the pump out of the well, put my pump away, and then I've got a couple of jobs to do, so I'm going to go do those. Give me back a bit of a rest, give the dig a rest for today. Allow this water to go down. Hopefully then tomorrow when I come out, the water shouldn't be here. Maybe. If not, I'm just gonna. I'm serious. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not even lying to you. I'm just gonna keep going. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's not a problem. Right, let's get the thing out. Okay, right. Let's see if we can get this out. Now, I was always worrying about this bit is in case the rope gives way. Because obviously the pipe is just sort of what are those Jubilee clips. It's just Jubilee clipped on. Now, as tight as I can possibly get it, it's on. Does not mean to say though that it's not going to come off. And yeah, it's always concerning when I'm pulling this up that it's going to come off. I'm going to get covered in well slime. These come up nicely. Oh, what was that? Some of the water drain out. That was not the plan. It's alright, it's coming up. Oh my goodness. And it's up. Okay. We're up. I don't want it to fall back in. You can tell I'm well versed at this. Not. I've only ever emptied it once. Okay, right, we're out. We're safe. No one's fell down it. Molly dog's staying away from it. Bloody dog's got more sense than I have. And yeah. What would be handy, my reactions, if I taught you how to call 999? That might be a handy thing. Oh, why I'm staring down it. It's like, what was that? That was the weirdest noise ever that just happened behind me. Oh, right, I'm shutting it up. That's it. I'm done. The well is empty. There is no more I can do. Other than possibly get me back out doing this, maybe. Oh my God. This slab might only look little. It might my goodness, is it heavy? That's why it's there, because it's heavy and sturdy. So no one falls down the mother trucker. As I'm telling you, if you fell down that, you are not getting out without assistance. Yeah, that's roughly where it would be. Ta-da! I trust the concrete. Right, okay. Let's go put this monstrosity away. Okay, so there we go. Right, I've just got to put the pump away, fold everything back up, tidy everything back up. What is that on my arm? Yeah, so hopefully we can we'll get this emptied, because you know, ice. Ooh, crunchy. Yeah, so hopefully this will drain away. Hopefully that will be done by tomorrow, and then I can come back out and do some more diggings and get it sorted. We'll see, but it is rather large. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The measurements are 26 foot long, and at its widest point it's 18 foot. At the deepest point I was gonna go 4 foot, and asking on the Gazzy's Koi Pine Live, I asked the panel what their thoughts were: flat bottom pond or sloped pond bottom, and anonymous decision, basically sloped. So to go down to my bottom drains, so I've got to try and work that out. So at the lowest point, if I do it at 4 foot, I'm sort of thinking I need to go down at least another layer on what I've done. And then I think I'll start the centre dig in the middle, going down to 4, and then taper the rest off once I'm down to the 4 foot level. That, right, 4 foot deep was the original plan. I think once I do the next level, then I'll decide whether or not that we're actually going to go down to 4 foot deep. The reason is, I mean, obviously oh no, it's not obvious to you lot, is it? Right, I'm over 4 foot tall. Believe that or not, people, I am actually over 4 foot tall. So I'm about 5'2", give or take. I can't remember. The last time I had my height done was when I was years ago, like 10 years ago nearly. And I don't care. I am the height I am. I don't need to work out how tall I am. But I'm 5 foot something. So if there's a problem with the bottom drain or anything like that, I want to be able to get in the pond to sort it out without having to go scuba diving. So I mean, I don't mind putting my head under water, and I don't mind getting in water. You've seen me getting those pools in there. That is not a problem. I've got no fear of water, but obviously, you know, I'd rather not have to put full-on scuba gear on just to go and sort out something that might be wrong with the bottom drain. So I don't know. I still think 4 foot is doable. Because obviously, yes, I'm going to have my head underwater. I'm aware of that. But, you know, I can't see there being much of an issue. I mean, you know, you just go down there, undo it, bring it up, you know, it's not that hard. Be fine. Be fine. So yeah, I don't know. It's either going to be 3 foot or 4 foot deep at the deepest point. One or the other. 3 or 4. I mean, in all fairness, what's a foot? So I might I don't know. I mean, yeah, okay, I'm going to lose water volume, I suppose, if I only go down to 3 foot. But in the grand scheme of the whole entire size of the pond, I don't think that's going to matter. So, yeah. Anyway, right, I'm going to pack this away. I'm going to go grab some other bits that I need to do a job with and sort that out, and then yeah, back out with this tomorrow, hopefully, as long as it doesn't pee down with rain, which I don't think it's going to. So I will do some more diggings tomorrow. So until then, yeah, more jobs. Okay, so that is where we're up to today. Right, it's been a few days since I've emptied the well. I'll tell you why. I emptied the well and thought, right, leave it now, leave it a day. Got up the next morning and it had peed down with rain overnight, and it was still raining. And then the day after that, it was still raining. Now we're on Saturday. Did it work? Did it work? You ready? I'm so glad I didn't fall on my butt. Did it work? It worked. It did work. There's less water in here now than what there was. But obviously we've had 2 days worth of rain on it now as well. So, you know, that's always handy. Yeah, as you can see, I've started the next run. We're just going to keep going. There's nothing I can do. I ain't going to stop. That's it. I've decided. I am stubborn. When I decide something is going to happen, I get it done. And like I said, it's only me that can do this dig. So, and then I thought, if I start it slow and steady, like I said, I have a date in my head that I want it done by, but slow and steady, I think that date's achievable. We should be fine. Yeah, it'll be alright. We're going to be good. I'm going to get it done. So, I'm going to pop you down and you're going to keep me company while I do some more digging, even though today is not going to be a full day's worth of digging. It's already halfway through the day. It's Saturday, so Bethany's off school, so I've got mummy moments. Daddy's off work, so Paul's off work. So yeah, I can get called away at any moment. I've already not been able to get out here until now. Being asked to do jobs and questioned and all of the things that happen in my life. So yeah, so I'm going to pop you down. I'm going to hopefully get a couple of hours done on this. Not that you're going to be sat there for a couple of hours. You can watch me do a bit of it until my next mummy moment or whatever. And then yeah, so hang on, bear with while I sit you somewhere safe and where you're not going to fall over in the water and get wet. Okay, there you go. I think that's a not bad position. The ground's all uneven, so it's trying to find somewhere that the tripod's going to sit where it's not going to fall over. Ugh. It's definitely no more wetter than it was. It's definitely firmer. But I wish this cold would go away. Just going to do little bits. It's fine. We're good. Yeah, I think if I do this layer and then go down another layer, and then I'm going to start digging the middle out down to my 4 foot level, and then start, yeah, sloping from there, because then I'll have my baseline or my base depth down. Depth, or, yeah. Questioning how I'm saying it now. That way then I know my limit, I know where that's the max I can go to. And I'm going to try and get a steady, what's the word? Yeah, that. Oh, tree root. These, you can't see the size of this. This poor old thing. Look, this is the size roots I'm dealing with. That's I had a bigger one the other day. I will show you if I can find it. Oh, I can't be bothered. It was a big root. I'm sorry, I've still not got over this horrible cold that everyone went down with not so long ago. The cough and the sinusy bit is still lingering. Right, here we go. Another. We're going a bit more. Let's go a bit more. This not really though. And we're coming out beside you. Right, let's scrape this up, and then I'll empty that, and I'll post the wheelbarrow next to you. Might get noisy, there's a tractor coming down the lane. I swear to God, our local farmer, he's been up here 2 or 3 times driving past since I started this, and he seems to be looking at me like I'm insane. He should really know better, shouldn't he? He should know that I'm insane by this point. Right, we'll start from there. Mud. I love it. Not. You block over next to you. There we go, look. Hopefully. You take a bit out that side and a bit out this side. And you're going backwards and forwards. Just me digging out. Nothing, you know, unusual, people. All is good. All is normal. Not. Back down that tree root again. Move over a tad. That tree root, I swear to God, is running the full length of this pond. So I'm having to sort of scoot round it where I can, and then chop through it, and then go round it again, and then chop through it. It's becoming like its own little mission. It's all sticky, but like I said, I'd rather it be sticky and be able to get it out than not being able to get it out. And I am not the best digger in the world. This is how we're going to do it. I'm hoping someone's remembered. I did say, can someone please make me a coffee a little while ago. I have a feeling I may have been forgotten. Which isn't unusual. We will get it done. It's a good job. I got good wellies. So thank you for the neoprene suggestion. you leave it, all these years being on farms and having horses, never ever got myself a neoprene wellies. Seen them, but never actually got myself a pair until it was suggested to me. So thank you, Gaz. So look, get yourself a pair of neoprenes. They're warm, they're waterproof, they don't split as easy. And you know what? Well, I don't know about the splitting bit, but at the moment, they're definitely warmer. They're definitely thicker in like rubber consistency. And they are definitely waterproof. So far so good. I don't think if I was doing this in normal wellies, the base of my foot would be so sore. Because even though it's wet, you know, it's not like the shovel was sliding in. I am actually having to put a little bit of force behind it. I mean, the actual ground, this bit that I'm on, is pretty firm. It's the next layer down. Well, obviously we get into clay. That's the issue. We'll get into the clay bit. Right, I need to empty that barrel. I'm so sorry for coughing. This sounds horrible. I do apologise. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, the best thing is the spoil that's coming out of here is literally only going behind you, because my garden, it goes along and then it tapers off towards the lane, which obviously originally would have then meant that it went in onto the lane, across the lane to the ditch. Lane's busy this morning. That's the 4th car that's gone up here today. How rude. It's a very quiet lane actually. Right, so yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it tapered off, so the water then would run across the lane and into the ditch on the other side. Well, over the years of them just putting more surface on top of the road, on top, the lane's got higher than my garden. Well, the lane's got higher than that part of the garden, which means that the water stopped running and it just pooled in that sort of bit where it fell away. So I thought, well, if I stick all this lot in that then and build it up higher than the garden, because obviously it will beat itself down, and there's also something else going there, so we need it to be fatter, and then that should hopefully push the water back across the lane back into the well, because when they were because they've actually resurfaced my lane properly this time, which is amazing. I spoke to the guys that were doing it, and I said, look, if I was to lift that up, would that work? And he said, yeah, that work. So whether or not it does is a whole different ball game, but that's what we're going for. I need to put all this somewhere, and I have plenty of places to stick it, but you know, the closer it is to the pond, as far as I'm concerned, the better. Take it less then. If I was wheelbarrowing it all the way down the backfield, I wouldn't be very happy. Right, so anyway, this is what's occurring. This is probably getting pretty boring now. Here comes Dad. See what pearls of wisdom he's going to say to me now. Thought I would have had this done by now. Are you having a wiggle?
Well, you're going to have it done by at least Easter, isn't it?
Am I going to have it done by at least Easter?
Yeah.
Yes. Well.
After you said yeah.
No, the dig will be done by then. No, Dad. the dig will be done by then. The liner won't be in because the ground wouldn't have dried out. I've got to wait for the water table to go down before I can liner it and fill it.
Yeah, because the soil will shrink back.
Yeah. Okay, so we've done a wee bit more. It was a, can you see me? Yeah. It was to here, so I've done that much. I'm just going to finish, take out the loose that's on the floor because otherwise it goes all clay and shite if I don't take it out. And then that's it then, I'm calling it quits. I've been on it a good few hours. I'm going to finish this up and then obviously I've got to go and finish the horses off and whatever else. Go in for a nice bath. So I'm absolutely pooped. It's getting heavier. That's to say the least. But we'll keep persistently going on it. Like I said, bit by bit. I have a goal in mind. I'd like it done by, well, the dig. Said before, the liner's not going to go in until the summer, until everything's much drier and warmer, hopefully. But yeah, if I can get this done, and at least then it'll also show me where the water table is that time of year to the pond as well, because clearly I hit it. Only just though by the looks of it at the moment, but I have got to go down a fair way still. I don't know quite how much I've actually dug this out yet, but we're down about 2 foot or so, roughly working it out. Each layer is about a foot deep and managing. So if that's the case, then I've got another 2 foot to go. So that's another 2 layers. But as I said, I'm going to be yeah, the bottom's not going to be flat all the way. So I'm going to do one more layer down after I've completed this one, and then we'll go straight down in the middle and then run it off from there. It should give me a nice gradient slope to the middle, so then everything runs down to the bottom drain, she says. And that way then the bottom drain will pick it up and it'll all disappear out. And I found some weird things in this hole so far. None of them have been that interesting. So, but still strange, especially for the time of year it is for one of them. But I was just explaining to someone, it's a bit weird to find it, but it's obviously been there a while. Anyway, at this point I'm waffling. Yes, I know. So, I'm going, that's it, I'm done. It's out, the swell's out, I'm done for the day. I have other stuff to do. My welly, woo, is caked. I so nearly went on my butt then. You lot would have really laughed. Would I have left it in? Or would I have edited it out? No, I would have left it. Who cares? I just realised something, I've got my earbuds in. Well, I was listening to something, so I'm not sure how my audio is on this bit. So hopefully we're good. Alright, it might even come out better, who knows. At least I'm not in the polytunnel, because that would have been horrendous apparently. So, I think though they cut off. Right, let me go and empty that. Oh my god, my boots are so heavy. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Now what the worst bit is? It's once I've emptied the wheelbarrow, it's scraping the mud out of the wheelbarrow. You got to put it in there, and I've got to get it out again because it's getting stuck to the barrel. So bear with 2 seconds. Okay, right, that's it. I'm done for the day. I will continue more tomorrow, but for now, that is it. I said it's now, I don't know what time it is, coming up 3 o'clock I suppose in the afternoon. So I'm going to go and have a quick coffee, nip round, go and finish the horses off for the night, make sure everything's bedded down, everything's gone to bed, had its dinner, blah 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 blah. Sort child out, a few disturbances there, so be it. So yeah, so that's it. Look what I've started randomly. Yes, this is not how it was planned. But like I said, I want to get done, and it's going to be hard work, and it's going to be messy, and there's going to be a lot of things. But at the end of the day, if I get it done this time of year, like I said, the ground's softer, and I'll be able to get it done and completed. Sorry, I'm kicking mud off the bottom of my boot because my boots now literally weigh a ton. So I'm going to scrape the mud off before I go and wash my boots off. Ugh. So, sorry, that was probably really cacky camera work. But, so yeah, anyway, you now know what I'm doing. The next time, hopefully you see the pond, will be the last stretch. Will be it being dug out, completed, and hopefully on the date that I want it done by. We'll see. A lot of things could happen between now and then. Look at all that mess under there that I've got to sort out. There's so many jobs. Yeah, it could, anything could muck it up, down to it peeing it down with rain, because obviously I'm not coming out here if it's peeing it down with rain, am I? That's just silliness. So yeah, but we will get it done. Anyway, I'm going to go. I need to go and get stuff sorted. I need to put away my tools, put away the cable that I've dragged out, and go and feed everything. So for now, wonderful people, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next time, yeah, wish me luck, people. It has begun. It has begun. Bye.